Welcome to the live stream. My name is Pamela Stewart. I'm an author of young adult science fiction and fantasy. And today is a special day because it's a holiday and it's also Hamilton Day. And of course, we're doing like Camp Nanowrimo, so it's like triple exciting. Welcome to the room where it happens. All right. I know you probably did tune in to have some very special Hamilton references. So you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. I'm a little excited. Stayed up late, watched it twice last night, and then have been preoccupied the rest of the day. This week, welcome to everyone who's coming in. Hello. Thank you for taking time out on your holiday weekend to get some writing in. Nano doesn't stop just because we have a little bump in the road here. So spending a couple hours getting the words in, or maybe an hour, I think that we can get her done. So this week is the first official week of Nano, and it started in the middle of the week, which was a little challenging. But I have been hitting my word counts every day. But I made a few mistakes. If you've made mistakes at the beginning of your Nano, please let me know. Just leave a comment. But my biggest mistakes this week is realizing I am taking on too many projects again. And I'm putting off my writing to the very end of the day. So that's my least creative time. And I think that I would be much better off if I were to do it earlier. Now, first thing, I'm a little bit woozy when I first got out of bed. I'm not like a super early, even though I get up early, I'm not creative that early. Like there's this sweet spot. I just have to do it before anything. I just have to do it early-ish. Maybe like 5 o'clock when I get home from work. But that's also dinner time. So I guess the way of getting around that is to kind of get my dinners ready in advance. Another thing that I might be doing is maybe one sprint before dinner and then do a couple after. But regardless, I'm one of those people that'll stay up till midnight or 1 in the morning just to get my word count in. And it's not a huge word count. I'm only doing 1,200 words a day for Cat Nano, because my ultimate goal is to do 30,000 for the project, which is my short story. And 10,000 words is probably going to be just planning words, getting the outline down. It's like a fat outline. Some of my friends used to call it fat outlining. And they would get these Excel spreadsheets. And then you have like a really strong beat per beat. Well, hello, my friend. Hello, welcome. So my friends, we used to do, Oliver is alive and well, no matter what I do. I gave him food and catnip and treats. I have done the triumphant. I don't know why he would cry right now. Why cry? So welcome to the live stream. I feel like this is going to be a musical edition of the live stream. So you guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit. I'm still feeling pretty saucy after watching Hamilton. I'm going to be writing like I'm running out of time nonstop. Oh, maybe I should take a break. Oh no, this is terrible. All right. I found another thing that's been helpful this week. Now, I usually use Forest app, which I've mentioned before, but I found something different. Now, if you're into productivity, which I super am, and I'm going to show you this on my phone. I'm not just looking away for no reason. But I usually, I'm always super into productivity. I'm into finding ways to track my activities so that I'm more productive. And like I said before, I wanted to write earlier in the day too. So I need to be tracking what I'm doing because I'm also working. The other project that's pulling me is the final edit of Cadet, which is taking a little bit longer than I had hoped, of course, always. So I am drawn between 2 projects, plus I would like to get out another short story collection that I just got a great cover for. It's so exciting. I just want to share it so bad. So if you are interested in seeing any of my stuff, like in seeing these covers revealed or anything, I leave links to my other social media where I'll be posting eventually on my Facebook is where I post a lot of things like this, and my newsletter. So if you sign up, you could get that as well. But I got this banger cover for my short story collection. So I really want to get that out. So that's 3 huge projects, and I'm working full-time extra hours, and I have to eat. So I know I'm being, and that is a problem because I'm being unrealistic in the time that I have. All right. So this is the cool app that I got. That's a good tracker. It's called this, what is I can get this. Hope you guys can see it pretty good. It's called the Study Bunny. And what he does, his name is Fufu, of course. His name is Bunny Fufu. And he is happy when you feed him carrots, and, you know, you can fill up his little energy bar here, like of different things. It's really fun. And even the better thing for me, though, is that it's for students to kind of track how much time they're putting in. And it's got Pomodoro timer in it. And it does this, where you can name your projects. Let's say what I've been doing is like I'm doing first draft, plotting, outlining, and editing. And so I can see exactly when I'm doing it and how much I'm doing. The only problem I found with this is that I forget to end. Like it'll time out and just kind of, it doesn't really make a big noise or anything. So it times out and then it just kind of goes. So let's say I do 45 minutes or an hour, and I'm just in the zone, and I forget to tell it that I did more than a half an hour. And so it doesn't get tracked, but it's better than nothing. And I thought it was super cute. And the more points you get, the more you can give the little bunny like scarf and a hat, and you can change his background. You can give him a cabin. It's I think it's like Animal Crossing kind of fun. And I've always wanted to play these games, and this is a nice way of bringing in my writing with it. Okay, so we're almost 10 minutes in. All right, so before we get started, I know I'm still like a Hamilton on my brain, but if you have a favorite Hamilton song or moment in the play that you've just seen, is this, you know, seeing it on Disney Plus? Is this the first time you've seen it? Is this, I know I've listened to it so many times, I felt like I had seen it, but seeing it, you know, bring it up to a new level of understanding for me. So what's your favorite scene? What was your favorite moment from the Disney Plus? Hey, hello. Unicorn, good to see you. I love your avatar. Love it. So if you're into Hamilton, leave it in the comments where we're doing our first print before we get started, and tell me what your best song was. Mine is Nonstop. And, you know, there's a lot of things to relate to in the play, but because that song is so much about him being a writer and how that affected him and the world, and it always gets my blood pumping when I'm listening to that song, because he wrote like he was running out of time, because deep down he knew, and we all are running out of time. And that's why we're at the live stream. Yeah. Okay, so on my sprinting, I like to do at least one 15-minute to kind of blow out the junk, you know, and get your fingers going, get your imagination online, invite your muse to come and sit down with you. Say, hello, muse. We need to write. Oh, no. I just saw in the background, my friend Oliver might be joining us, and he is no friend of the live stream. Well, he kind of is, but he is a distracting little baby. All right. Yeah, before I even started the live stream, I was listening to the room where it happens. So that was fun. All right, so I'm going to get my timer ready, and then we're going to do 15 minutes. Now, my suggestion always is to think about what you're going to write in advance. Since I'm doing outlining, I still need to get my 1,200 words, which is my goal for the day. And I'm going to count the words I'm using for outlining because that's the rules I set. And so I'm going to follow them. So I'm going to do more detailed. I have been doing scenes as well, because sometimes when I'm doing outlining, a whole like interaction between two characters will come in full blown into my imagination. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I'm going to allow the muse to play. So think about what you want to write. Pull up your documents. We're just going to kind of get all down in the business here. Get those nano words down. All right, mine's ready to go. All right, feel your story. Remember, it's only 15 minutes, no distractions unless it's a cat that's yelling in the background. Focus on nothing but your writing for 15 minutes. On your mark, get set. Ah, go. that is time. How'd you do? I didn't get a lot of, I had read through what I had from yesterday, and I moved forward probably 150. I wanted to get 200, but it just didn't happen. It went in an interesting direction, which makes me super happy. So I'm not going to complain about that. Share your numbers if you have some. Even if you just spent some time reading over your stuff or doing some editing, I want to give you the double thumbs up. Oh no! There's no do-overs in painting, is there? Oh, you rock, unicorn! Rock on! I am a huge fan of dictation. I am monster fan. And I gotta get rid of this somehow. I usually do it, but the only problem I've found is that the editing process for me, like I don't speak my story very well. I do a lot of pausing and I say the wrong word and I don't like say, scratch that. So it's hard to decipher sometimes later, or I actually do a lot of dictating at work. And so there's a lot of like distracting sounds and things. And I guess it doesn't pick up really well, but I still do it a lot. It's more to do a good, I kind of like a big puffed up idea of what I want the scene to be. But I tend to lean on it a little too hard when I'm working a lot of hours. It's for me as a catch-22. I love it. And it actually makes the story flow really, really good. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, there we go. But there's a price to pay. Do you use drag and dictate, unicorn? Unicorn. I love unicorns. I find it, and then Google Docs actually has a decent dictation feature. And even my phone, I've been able to dictate on a little bit. It doesn't do really long snippets, whereas I've found that Dragon is really good at doing long snippets. So I use my MP3 recorder app, and then, yeah, so that works out really good. When I do dialogue, it's popping because I can hear their voices. Yeah, that's probably the best. And that's, okay, all right. Maybe I try them more full time because I still do my Dragon naturally. It has some interesting translations of my words. Like I didn't say that, not even close. But yeah, I think it saves you a ton of time. Like look at, like I did maybe 150 to your 350. Well, these live streams do better for me whenever I'm typing too. And then I have just less editing to do. So I'm doing both. I'm doing both. And I think the goal is for me is I have to remember to edit it really, really quickly after I dictate, or I forget what I meant to say. And I end up having to rewrite the whole thing anyway. Oh, yeah, me too. But I ended up, because I really, working the hours I do, I can't get any words in unless I am doing portion of it in dictation. So I had to find a huge flash drive to transfer it over because I don't do the disk and stuff anymore. And the download, I didn't want to, I'd already paid for it. So I'm not going to do it again. Any tips for dictation? Has it been super successful? You said it is mostly for like a bare bones outlining and dialogue for you. Like I'm to the point where I can do full scenes if I really know what I'm going to write. I tend to even add extra detail that I probably wouldn't if I were typing because I'm like, oh, that's not important. But when I'm dictating, I just go ahead and like let her flow. And sometimes it gives me interesting little insight into what the world like. It's like having a camera that just sees a little bit more. So maybe I'm just tapping into a different part of the brain. Wow, that was fun. That was a good one too. I was really into it. And my goal of 1,200 is now down to 11 or 1050, 1050. So yay. Thank you for the encouragement, guys. I appreciate it. So what are you drinking? What's your poison today? Anyone drinking? I know with dictation, you're probably drinking water so you don't get all mucky. But yeah. Bullet point, yeah, bullet points are awesome with that. That's how I actually started. And I used it on Google Docs, and I did the outline for a whole short story. And then I'm like, oh, this actually might work. And now the problem is getting into a quiet enough area and speaking, enunciating. Coke Zero. Okay, you know what? You're my fam. I love you. I love you because that's my favorite. Coke Zero. And this is a good time of year for that. I am having mint tea. It's chocolate mint tea. Yeah, water. Smart. Smart. You gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. This is my Nano Mug. Superpower Noveling is from a couple years ago. I think it's 2017, actually. It's from the 2017 Nanowrimo, which was a fun one. And I kind of wish I bought a t-shirt that year because it was the best one. But I had this one on. This is my camp Nano shirt. So what projects are you working on? I'm working on Space Pirates. So it's a lot of fun. And I'm getting to know new characters, which is also... I've not worked on a new book in so long. It's or even a short story. It's been 6 months or so since I started anything new. So this is exciting. And I've not had to flesh out people in a while. Like I'm doing a 3-book, at least or more series right now. And so I'm very familiar with the characters. So this is, it's kind of an offshoot of one of the main character's brothers. So it's finding out like how much is he like her and how much is he isn't. And even though they came from the same background, like what do they take that's similar? Do they like their parents? You know, like her experience is going to be very different than his, and his actions. I guess I love dissecting characters, and the plot is pretty cool so far, and it didn't go the way I thought it would. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so usually on the next sprint, I do it a little longer, and I'm feeling it today. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I am definitely feeling getting more writing in. I think 25 is good. It's like a pure Pomodoro with about a 5 to 10 minute break in between. If you game, if anyone's game for that, give me the old thumbs up. Or say, yeah, 25. Or you can also say, F it, let's do 45 or something crazy, because I would do it. I get crazy up in this house. I'm a little overexcited. This is the musical edition of the live stream holiday. Live stream. And even if you're watching this later, hello and welcome. I appreciate you watching it. I hope it's motivational to you. Leave your word counts below. Let me what you're drinking. I want to know. I check all of my messages and respond to them. So I love to encourage. I think that this Nanowrimo is wonderful because we all get together and we support each other doing creative endeavors. It's such a common, nice feeling. And the world has been so kind of crazy lately that this feels like a good, happy, good place. And I wanted to encourage people, and I hope, you know that you're encouraging me by being here. I don't know. I think I would have probably spiraled today because I'm very tired and I had a lot of chores to do. But I'm on my game because I am here for you and you guys are here for me. No, 45. Yes. Thank you. You know what? You're my new best friend. And I want you to come over and we should hang out. Bring your Coke. Bring your Coke 0 and bring me one too, if you have a spare. And I'll share some tea with you if you like. Okay. Oh, I understand that feeling. Yes, the working up to the sprints. I am totally on with you. Even though, like, I did editing all day, because, like I said, I'm overwhelming myself by doing 2 projects, but I'm trying to finish a book, and I thought the grammar edits would be like a no-brainer. But then I'm finding sentences that need rejiggering, and I'm like, oh, I could cut this out. But then how does that affect the rest of the passage? Why am I so snarky to myself? Pam is kind of mean to me sometimes. Thanks, Pam. Yay! 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 All right, I think 25 is probably a good one because that's just bringing it up about 10 minutes, and that's kind of doable. If that is fine, I think that would be a good place to plant our flag for the next volley against the castle. We will scale that word castle, and we will dominate. Here I am just grabbing for crazy words. Crazy. All right, let me see. Now this timer thing is always wants to give me grief. It always does. But I'm going to win this time. I am becoming quite familiar with this software at this point. Oh, look at that. Look at that nonsense. I actually did it. Painted trees. Oh, I have a mini garden on my little porch, and I miss sometimes having a place to plant trees. And I appreciate that. You have to send me a picture. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything, I would love to see your pictures. You can send them to me, and I would like the crap out of them because I'm a tree fan, nature fan, mountain fan. Oh, the Forest app. I'm slow. This needs to actually have caffeine in it, and it doesn't. I'm a little slow. I was planting trees, but now I got my study bunny. And I should have planted my study. You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to do my study bunny so I get my tracking in. What was I thinking? I didn't do my study bunny. Ah, and he's so cute. Look at how cute he is. I have to earn points so I can buy him clothes and carrots. I'm a child, okay? And it is going to be drafting color. First draft, sprint. Wow. And I'm going to put 25 in here, and we'll see if that actually works. Yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Study bunny is ready. You guys are ready? And on your mark, get set, go. Experiment 2 is done. The words have been slain. And here we are again, gathering by the fire. How did ya do? I got, let's see, about 250 this time. And so I'm definitely not hitting my big time word counts, but that's okay. Something is better than nothing. And I'm moving towards where I need to be. So I'm not going to diss that. That is, plus I got distracted. All right, Oliver decided that hovering right above the camera and putting his paw on my touchable screen was a good plan. I found another effective deterrent. He did not mind the tinfoil. It became a toy. So I can't do that anymore. But I have my Burt's Bees. And I was going to give him a little lipstick. And you know what? He didn't want lipstick. So he ran away. And I don't mean to be a mean cat mom, but I got to get my writing done. I just get a banana. Yeah, he hates bananas too, but I don't have any good bananas right now. So I couldn't use my banana deterrent. But the lipstick might work. And it seems to be a deterrent. And plus, if I lose, he'll just have a nice little lipstick. No? Oh, all right. So with my, yay! 383! Whoop, 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 whoop. You get here is the award. I got to get by this. Wait. Hold on. I give you the award of the hour. You are the winner of the word count sprint. Yes. You know, you write the same way I do. Do you mind if I call you unicorn? Because if that's weird, then let me know. Or tell me your real name if you'd like. But I think it's kind of cool. I have a friend named Xanthi that I didn't really believe it was her name at first. I'd never met another Xanthi. And it took me a minute to go, really? That's her real name? And I love her name. It's a wonderful name, but I'd never met anyone in real life that had a name that was that cool. Hey, Heather. I love it. I had a friend in elementary school. One of my best friends was named Heather. So it is a name near and dear to my heart. As the winner of the word count sprint, you get the double claps and spirit fingers. A few little bit jazz hands, a little bit of spirit fingers, a little bit of jazz hands. I know I don't have the best of words, but you know, there are words and we're getting the writing. We're getting the writing in. Pomodoros for the win. So I have the 3 big projects this month. I'm going to say that my short story collection that I just got the banger cover for, I might have to just push that back. I might just do the cover reveal this month and then actually format it and send it out next month. So that would take some pressure off, and that would only leave me with 2 projects. And then number 1 is going to be finishing Cadet, the book 2 in my series, and getting that to the editor because I am supposed to have that to her technically right after the 4th of July, but that is not going to happen. So I'd asked for a week extension. So I need to get that out as fast as possible. So I'm just giving myself an extra week to work on that. So once that's done, then I have the single focus of just writing the short story. I am going away for a couple of days, so I have to count that in. How do you allot your time when you're trying to get a lot of writing done for Nano? It's just hard to balance it with working and doing other necessary tasks and all the promotion and stuff, which I like it. Yes! Yes! Oh, ooh, woo, woo, isn't it Arsenio Hall? No, sorry. We're going to give you all sorts of praise and adulation should we complete the chapter during this live stream. We have to commemorate this with something huge. I'm very excited for you. I will not be finishing anything. Or maybe a section, because I have a good idea now of where this scene is going, and I'm getting to know the character a little bit, and it's a lot of fun, actually. Yes, you know, Heather, that is wise, and I appreciate you stopping in, because I knew this wouldn't be highly attended. Maybe in later on this week, people will be popping in, but I had a feeling that a lot of people would be off, you know, doing their picnics and whatnot. I just know, like, and I'm just trying to get my words in. I work all during the week, so this is a golden opportunity for me to get some stuff done. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're feeling it motivating. We're going to do another 25-minute, I think. I think that one felt good to me, if that works for you and for everyone who's watching. Any other ideas? Anything off the wall? You want to do like 22 or 33? I'm down. I'm down to clown. This week, I've also been, I don't have time usually to read while I'm writing. So I have been listening to the second book in the Jay Kristoff series. It's called Deviate. The first one was Life Flag. The second one is Deviate. And the third, I wanted to finish it before the third one came out, but I didn't. But I want to read that one. I think it's called True Life. And it's actually very similar to my first series. I actually started reading it and going, did he read my book and then write his? I mean, I think they actually were written about the same time, his first book and my first book. So that's kind of in that series anyway. He wrote the Illuminary Chronicles, Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. And that's a fantastic audiobook too. But I'm about I'm not even halfway through. I'm probably a quarter of the way through. I'm enjoying it. It's a little dystopian-y. It's got some androids and some interesting powers and different things like that. It's a YA. So what are you writing, Heather? Leave it in the comments. I would like to know. Are you romance, mystery, horror, sci-fi, fantasy? I love all of the things. I am a non-denominational reader. And I like to support the people who come to my live stream. So drop it in the comments. And let me know what you're reading. Because I don't know, or do you read while you're writing? I know I can't just read something because I find like I copy people's voices. I just got some stuff for my bunny. I'm really excited. He looks very happy too. And I didn't realize this, but he looks sad if you don't do studying, which is for me is writing. So he gets a sad face. So I guess 25 minutes works for me if no one else has any opinions. I really need to get this done and blow off anything that's holding me back and just go for it. And just Write or Die used to be my favorite app to get these things done. So I just need to power through and not do any editing. Hey, Alley Cat, how are you? Yeah. I'm so glad you could pop in. Exciting adventure. We're about ready to do another live sprint. 25 minutes, 25. Hopefully you're warmed up. Do some stretches. Get your drinks ready. Nanowrimo. Mint tea's just not enough. I think I'm going to have to get some caffeine soon. It is necessary to my survival. But not before we get going here. All right, now I got to get my little bunny. This is my bunny timer, my study bunny. He's going to do a countdown for me. Yay. Okay. Let's do it. 25. Gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I'm gonna start my study bunny, and I'm gonna get all the points for my bunny. Very exciting stuff. On your marks. All right, think about what you want to write. Get in the mindset. Get your Word documents hopping. Get your paints ready if you're doing other creative projects. If you're just doing procrastination, don't do that. You only got 25 minutes. Make it count. Don't throw away your shot. It's a theme, okay? It's a theme. Okay. Timer is ready. Writers are ready. Start your engines. I need a checkered sound. On your mark, get set, go! Ah! Mhm. Whoa! How did that happen? Wow, it is time. All right, I got deep in story that time. I almost got 500 words, dude. That was good. I am very, very happy with that sprint. I don't know my exact number. I should have wrote it down. But probably 450. Probably 450. What'd you guys get? Show me your numbers. I would love to see your numbers. Show me your numbers. Hello, hello. If you do like live streaming, I do this every Saturday, almost every week, and I'm going to be doing more during Nano. So make sure that you like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And hopefully I will be bringing lots of fun and excitement. And I occasionally do other videos, but been super busy lately with work and trying to do 5 other projects all at the same time. Nope, not going to do that. I'm doing good. I'm producing wonderful words and live streams. So no shame in getting things done and desiring to do more. I just can't beat myself up about it. Anybody get some good counts? Or do I give myself the jazz fingers this time? Or the jazz hands? Spirit fingers, jazz hands. Any takers? Jazz hands are available for you. And even if you're watching this later, leave your numbers. I want to know, and I do check them. No words? Okay, well, that's fair. Sometimes you need a break. You had a Jell-O break? Aw. Well, you know what? That's necessary to keep your snack itch up. I think that's important. And that's one of the things I do. Is I have to keep the blood sugar high. I try to eat about an hour before the live stream, and then I eat almost immediately after, depending on how long it goes. And we're kind of going into 6 is when my dinner time is, but I'm going to keep going. I'm so got distracted. I know those tabs, man. I got this bunny thing and it's so cool. I know you came in late, but it's called Study Bunny. It's for studying. I'm going to do at least one more 15-minute if anyone wants to stick around a little bit longer. I do want to have dinner soon, so. Study Bunny is like a 25-minute Pomodoro sprint timer, but it also tracks the activities you're doing. But it's really for more studying, so you can choose different topics or subjects. So I choose whether I'm doing like editing or fresh writing, or I'm trying to figure out how many hours I'm spending doing every activity. Yes, we want more sprints. All right. Well, since the last one, we didn't, everyone did their best work ever. I know the first couple ones, I wasn't feeling it. And now I'm back on board. I'm feeling it. And I got about 700 more to go. So I'm more than happy to do another 15-minute. So let's do it. I got to change my timer though. Or do you want to go hardcore? Do you guys want to go hardcore? Want to do the last one as a 25-minute? Do we want to do 25 minutes for the last wrap-up sprint? I'll stick around and get all your numbers and give you many spirit fingers and jazz hands, should you want to do that. Anyone brave enough to join me in one last volley against the word count monster? We can do it. This is Nano. We have to get the words in. There is no try, do or do not, as Yoda would say. I'm fine with whatever. Okay. I think Pam agrees with you. All right. I'm just going to leave it up there and we're going to do it. So take that on productivity. And I'm gonna like motor on. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be a good sprint. Everyone ready? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. 25 minutes on the clock. I want this to be your best sprint of the day. I know some of you are doing like all the sprints everywhere. We're going to make this the best sprint of the day. You can do it. Make this your best word count. Get in mind what you want to write. Get excited about this scene. Make it important to your work as a whole. All right, are you ready? Ready. Pep talk over. Time to get down to butt in chair, hands on keyboards. Any mark? Get set. Sprint! sprint. Ladies and gents. I know you saw the ears. Yeah, he's here. I had to shoo him away a few times. But he has returned to join our little writing sprint. How did everyone do? I got like 350. I feel like part of it went into the wrong direction, so I had to kind of pause and think through the scene a little bit more. I'm still a little off my numbers, too. I have around 450 more to go before I can stop writing for the night. The Cat Returns. It's a great movie. Yes, yes, yes. I like Time Cat as a book. I did. Oh, yay! Go, Heather. Go, Heather. Go, 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 Heather. Go, Heather. Go, Heather. Go, 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 Heather. Huzzah! And kudos to you for hitting your goal. I am so happy for you. Yay! How did you do, Allie? Are you still there? If so, tell me how you did. That is fantastic, and I'm so glad you got your chapter done. Yay! Well, I am pleased, more pleased than punch that you guys are getting crap done. I definitely made forward motion. I feel like I'm hitting a little bit of a wall right now. Potentially because my blood sugar is getting low. So I think that was probably the last one of the evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving me the support I need. I hope I have inspired you. Please come back next week around 4 o'clock on Saturday. I might do another one midweek. I'm trying to do extra ones. Who knows? So like and subscribe, and I hope this was motivational and fun for you. Oh, yay! Yay! Woo! You hit your goal. I have 2 people hitting their goals. My God, this is fantastic. Yes! I've enlivened my kitty cats. I'm going to the cats attack. My Petunia is going to join my Oliver. But yay, Allie! Yay! Yay! Well, you know what? 10K is, I get that, and I'm only doing 30K this month. So absolutely. It's a valid goal, and I'm so proud of you. Well done. Well done. We are kicking some can, as it were, in this live sprint. Well, thank you all for sharing that with me. That's fantastic. I'm so glad both of y'all kicked it, man. You hit the today's goal, and that's good, though. I still got about 450 to go, but I need food. I think I need to drop out of here and get some food, and I need to think through the next scene, beat by beat. That's just the way it is when you're a planter. You have to kind of think it through. You kind of know where you're going, but you got to figure out the path to get there properly. Well, thank you all for coming. Come back next week. It's been a blast, and follow me on the usual Instagram and Facebook if you want more. I've been updating my word counts, and I'd love to see your word counts. If you want to share that with me on Instagram or Facebook, I would love to hear from you. Until next time, have a wonderful weekend. Have a good holiday. Thanks for coming. Bye.